So my good phone with the good camera just went tumbling down the bank and into like 2 feet of water. So now my pants are wet and the camera's not working on my phone. But this is not the first time this has happened. I hope I can get the videos off of there. We'll see. Looks like this camera will work out okay for now. It just doesn't zoom in very far. I might be going somewhere really cool tomorrow. So I really hope that my bag of rice, my phone rice works and I can get it to function again. Anyways, here's that crazy twin oak. Man, am I wishing that I had my other camera right now. And I hope that my camera ends up okay. It's fallen into the water so many times, I think it'll be okay. It does not zoom in very far, but that is where we're going to cross, right where it's low, over to there. In an attempt to save my phone from its watery grave, my pants are soaked, my sleeve is soaked. My scrunchie is soaking wet. So hopefully it's worth it. There's our crossing spot. Look at these crazy feathers. All built up right here. Looks like it should be shallow enough for my crappy boots to cross perfectly. Alright, it's been 2 days. Little news update on my camera. It did not make it. That was its last time. That was its actual watery grave. So I am going to replace that with another phone at some point that can zoom the way I want it to, super far. Until then, scratch filming wildlife. I had this awesome footage of some starlings that I saw here the other day. The birds that fly like in unison with each other in the sky. I had some footage of that. I also had some footage of an amazing walnut tree that I'm going to go revisit here in a minute. I wanted to show it to you guys. Luckily I have the footage of that crazy twin oak. And so yeah, I'm going to go check that out. I want to show you guys that walnut tree. We have yet another old turtle nest right here. Like there's the water down there. There's the little shells, little turtle eggies. Luckily this camera is focusing a little bit better for me today than it was yesterday on my crystals. I wish it was doing that yesterday. There is that crazy walnut tree way in the distance. We're gonna go check it out. Okay, hear me out. This isn't the biggest walnut tree I've ever seen, but I really, really like it. Right, here's the other side that I didn't get to film. And right next to the tree, some animal was eating. Really good. Look at the size of those fish bones. There's a little acorn. Actually, a big acorn. The animals are very active around this tree. This is why there's so many autumn olive trees. Look at all these dang berries. This is why it's nearly impossible to get through any of this. Look at how bad this is. These are just all thick autumn olive. It's almost impossible to get through. And my bald eagle is up in that nest, well, up in that tree. I don't know if you guys can hear him. He's got a nest somewhere around here. But anyways, he's right there, being loud. There's two. And they don't sound happy with each other. So yeah, there's a couple bald eagles that live here. Oh, here comes another one. That's 3. I think there's 4 of them total. Like I said, my bald eagles have a nest nearby. They're all like flying at each other. So bizarre. The autumn olive, like look at that poor branch. It's like falling down. It's so heavy laden with autumn olive berries. Something was digging around in here. And look at these cute little mushrooms that they dug up. They're so adorable. They look like tiny little baby porcinis. Look at the gills. There's like purple. That's so cute. There's another one next to it. Oh my goodness, they do. They look like little tiny porcinis. It's so cute. Maybe they'll keep growing if I stick them back. Okay, so the tree those bald eagles were in is another stunning walnut. Let's go check it out. So windy today. Guys, I didn't realize how crazy this walnut tree is. This makes the other one look tiny, like a little baby. Look at the size of this thing. Holy smokes. Funny thing is like all around the tree is like thick brush, autumn olive and juniper. But then all around the base of this huge walnut, it's just bare. It's just naked. Nothing is growing around it, which doesn't surprise me. This is definitely one of the biggest ones I've seen. Definitely see why the bald eagles like it. There's another naughty Bradford pear. This one's very colorful, but that's like the normal size of them. Like I was showing you the other day, those big ones. But there's a lot of these growing around here too. The tree is so impressive. Here we have a really nice beech tree. Nice healthy beech tree. And here's a bunch of the beech nuts. They come out of this shell here. There it is. And then the actual beech nuts are these. So I found out recently when I was in North Carolina that you can crack these open and eat them, and they're delicious. I ate a bunch of them when I was there. I see another huge tree in the distance. I'm pretty sure it's a maple. It's right there. Oh yeah, it's a maple. Let's go look at it. And it's just a day of giant trees. I have no idea what kind of maple this is, but I think it's a sugar maple. One branch of this tree is the size of like a normal maple tree. So usually there's a beaver family that lives in this part of the reservoir, but every year in the fall it dries up. Look at their lodge. It's on land. So crazy. It's just like a desolate beach. But all sorts of stuff washed up. Alright, here's that dried up beaver lodge. It's kind of cool because you can see kind of what it would have looked like under water. So normally this would all be underwater up until the entrance. That's where they got in and out. But like I said, it's dried up right now. Oh, it had 2 entrances. There's another one right there. Cool. Lied. It had 3 entrances. 1, 2, and then a third on the other side. I don't know how normal that is. 3 entrances normal? I don't know. So cool. Found a low spot. I'm gonna try to cross. I think I'm gonna make it. Dang, I had to turn back. That's my footprint. And it almost reached the top of my boot. But here's another beautiful beech tree that's starting to change. And this one also looks healthy. Look at the pretty colors. Starting to get pretty squishy. Might have to stick up to the edges for a while. Just like that, Green Lane Reservoir looks like the Snake River in Idaho. There goes one of my gold